Alright, guess who's back? I haven't been able to record these past 2 days. We are now day 13. My last video was day 11. So let's discuss what's happening. In the infantry tab, you get now also access to level 6 infantry, which I haven't researched because I have other priorities. Ordnance tab, level 5 anti-air only unlocks at day 14. At day 12, I have researched the upgrades for level 4 for armored cars. For a simple reason, because armored cars are scouts, so they can see stealth units, and the militia level 4 is the highest level, which is available at day 16, and the highest level for commandos is level 4, available at day 22. But so armored cars level 4, they can spot level 4 stealth units, so then my scout units will be prepared. The enemy will not be able to ambush me with stealth units. Same in the ordnance branch. Anti-tank level 4 was available at day 10, so I need to upgrade my armored cars if I don't want to get ambushed. And in the tank plant, tank destroyer level 3 is available, but at day 14 level 4 will be available, so it is a good idea always to upgrade your scout units, and my main scout unit is the armored car. In the air tab, my other main scout unit is interceptors. I have level 4, that's good for now. Soon I'm gonna be able to research level 5, but it takes 1 day and 2 hours. Got naval bomber level 4 now already. Research is available as well, but as you only have 2 research slots, you need to prioritize. I also need the research because my subs are only level 3, so they can be seen by destroyers level 3, which are available at day 6, so I'm running behind on that front. And almost at day 14, I am going to be able to research level 3 rocket artillery. Let's select all my units to see how I am doing. 32 level 4 infantry, 10 level 4 interceptors, 5 subs level 3, 5 naval bombers level 5, 5 light tanks level 3, 10 medium tanks level 3, 8 railroad guns, 10 rocket artillery level 2. I finally produced 10 attack bombers, and currently I am upgrading my armored cars from level 3 to level 4. I have rushed through Texas like a knife cutting through butter, moved through Alabama. I am now at the front of Maine. My armored cars will be upgraded in only 36 minutes, so then I'm gonna be ready to attack. Maine pulled back because he was putting all his units here in a bunker, including railroad guns. He started making rocket fighters, so this will be a tough proposition. In terms of economy, I'm also doing pretty fine. I've got now both in my steel, oil and rare provinces maxed out, industry and all recruitment offices as well. I only have industry level 2 in goods and food because I don't need a lot of goods and food for my build order. And as I have finished upgrading my units, now the time has come to upgrade certain military buildings to prepare the next step in my build order. So I'm gonna upgrade here the aircraft factory build, gonna queue up the level 3. In Texas, San Antonio, I was lucky to get the level 2 aircraft factory, so now I'm going to upgrade it to level 3. And I was very lucky because what happens is that if you have low morale, your units take a longer time to get produced. As you can see here, it's in the red. It adds a lot of time. 48% means it takes 48% longer to produce units, but luckily that gets countered by the level 2 airfield that I have here. So the morale doubles the research time, but as I have a level 2 aircraft factory, it halves the production time. And so if I produce a level 1 unit, the aircraft factory level 2 is going to recompensate for the province morale nerf that I get. So I've been able to produce fast 10 attack bombers, 5 in San Antonio over here with the level 2 aircraft factory, and I've produced also 5 over here in La Ceiba. They only take 4 hours, and so even though I have a low morale, it is the same case over here in San Antonio. I can produce in 4 hours as well, so that's pretty cool. Attack bombers, they have a bigger range than level 1 interceptors, but a smaller range than tactical bombers level 1. As these are only level 1, my range is smaller than that of my interceptors, and so I'm not able to go to the next airbase yet. So I'm keeping my planes over here now. Soon the attack bomber research will finish in only 4 hours 45, and then I'm gonna be able to upgrade them and move them to the front. Now that I have upgraded almost all of my units, I have produced all the units I wanted in my build order, and we are now day 13. We are approaching the late game, so I need some better, faster units because artillery and railroad guns are pretty slow. And so as I want to be efficient and save resources, what I'm going to do is I am going to research SP Rocket Artillery. I'm gonna start that right away. SP Rocket Artillery is a stronger version than the regular Rocket Artillery. They deal 6.9 versus unarmored units. They have a speed of 55 and their stats are the same as level 2 Rocket Artillery, but they are faster, they have more HP. Even Rocket Artillery level 4 only has a speed of 40, whereas SP Rocket Artillery have a speed of 55. Level 2 Rocket Artillery only has 29 hit points, and level 1 SP Rocket Artillery has 29 hit points. So they have the same amount of hit points, they deal the same damage, so it's only the speed that is different. And so if you want to put them to good use, you can't let them slow you down by regular anti-air, that is slow. So I can also research SP anti-air level 1, which has a speed of 55, which is exactly the same as the SP Rocket Artillery. They have a lot of hit points, so they are very good, especially compared to level 1 anti-air, who only has 17 hit points, only speed of 33. And even at level 4, where I have them now, they have a 41 speed and 46 hit points. So the more you upgrade your units, the better they get. So as soon as the attack bomber research is done, I am going to start the research of SP anti-air. SP anti-air are a tier 2 unit, so I'm gonna need at least an ordnance foundry of level 2, and I need at least a secret lab of level 2, which I have because I have a secret lab level 4, and I'm not gonna produce railroad guns anymore because I'm too far away from the front line. So what I need to do next, I need to construct my ordnance foundry, so I'm gonna build that, and I am going to queue up level 3, there we go, and I am going to stack the SP anti-air and the SP Rocket Artillery together with my armored cars because they're good against unarmored units, and I am going to stack them also with medium tanks as they are good against light armor and, well, very good overall. So I'm going to need to upgrade also my tank plants. So right now I have level 2 tank plants, so I should already construct a level 3, but I don't have rare resources, so I'm gonna go to the stock market first.
A few moments later.
There we go, so that's all done. I've already got enough manpower saved up as well to upgrade my attack bombers as soon as the research is done. Now I'm also gonna put spies in Maine because I want to have a reveal all units on him. If you want to reveal all units, it's pretty simple. You click on a province where there is no buildings, where there is no resource production. You click on the active spies menu. I'm gonna click here, spies. I don't have spies yet, so I'm gonna have to recruit. 5 spies give a good result, so I'm gonna buy 5 spies, and you need to put them on military sabotage. If you want to know more about spying and espionage, you can watch my espionage guide. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Then you can close this tab over here. So that's all done. Perfect. I am all set.
The next day.
Alright, we're almost 4 hours into day 14 and we have got reveal all units on Maine. So let's start with that, shall we? I'm gonna try to select all of his units. Oh man, he's up to sneaky stuff. That ain't good. Guess somebody spotted a long time ago that I was going towards him. Probably got spies on me. So he has a 1 heavily damaged tactical bomber level 1, 7 tactical bombers level 3, 6 infantry, 2 anti-tank, 3 artillery, 12 level 3 subs, 11 level 3 armored cars, 23 level 2 infantry, 4 light tanks, 11 rocket fighters. That's gonna be a problem. At day 14 you have got the level 2 upgrade and then they become overpowered. Another 13 level 2 anti-tank, 1 level 3 infantry. Well, he doesn't know the upgrade trick. More stealth units. We've got the command over here. Infantry level 2, 3 medium tanks level 1, 13 artillery level 2, 6 starting anti-air. We've got 1 cruiser, 6 railroad guns already. SP anti-air. He has a bit of everything. Rockets, 2 battleships. SP anti-air, he's really starting to build up. He has now 150 units. And so most likely he knows where I am. With a bit of luck, I can catch him red-handed. Can actually move to here. Gonna move this up as well. He's gonna try to do the same like he did with Rod Paulo, who is Florida. 1 medium tank, 1 SP artillery, and 1... that can do a lot of damage if you manage to sneak them along my lines. Should maybe make a couple more subs. I feel I'm going to need them, right? So I can already upgrade my naval base, I guess. Build a level 3 one. Naval, reduce to 3, 4. Gonna set a rally point. I mean, there's a lot of waypoints over here at sea. 1, 2, 3, 4 that I need to cover. It has 30 hit points, and how much damage do I deal? Oh, I deal 15 damage and I have 46 hit points, so I can take that stack out in only 2 rounds, as he only has 30 HP, so that's pretty fine. So as this sub is going to arrive too late, I might as well keep it where it was. There we go. Day 14 means also that new research becomes available, but the most important upgrade for day 14 is beyond doubt the rocket fighter level 2. Axis get a rocket fighter bonus. I haven't been able to research or produce them yet, but as Maine has both tactical bombers and he also has rocket fighters, I am going to be obligated to research those as well. Research rocket fighter level 1 takes 20 hours, and then rocket fighter level 2 takes 1 day and 10 hours. Allies Doctrine can research faster and upgrade faster, so I guess that in 1 day and a half from now he's gonna have rocket fighters level 2, which is going to enable him to take out my interceptors, and then his tactical bombers are gonna have free reign to pick off single units that try to invade him. He's not gonna be able to take out my big stack. He's a very active and good player. It is quite irritating as he tries to hurt you where he can, but I have zero economy in South America, which is where he's going to try to land. I've got now my attack bombers that are level 2, so I'm gonna put them elsewhere. I'm actually gonna put them on patrol somewhere over here. I don't want to send them too close to the front. It took me a lot of time to make those. They're valuable. And then what I should do is actually I can cancel this aircraft factory because I could produce a couple more interceptors while I'm waiting to be able to make rocket fighters as well. Let's make a second stack of 10. That will be pretty good. It's gonna take a long time to produce them, but that's fine. I'm already gonna queue up level 4 aircraft factory. Should do the same over here. Aircraft factory. There we go. So right now I just need to wait until the research ends of SP anti-air and SP rocket artillery, and then I'm gonna spam those units and keep them in core provinces and maybe send some to Central America because I've got a feeling I'm gonna need them. Those are gonna be my faster, more powerful late game unit stacks. I'm also gonna queue up the construction of level 4 tank plants. I'm gonna add that in the building queue because as medium tanks are a tier 2 unit, I can show you in research tanks. Medium tanks are a tier 2 unit, so I need a level 2 tank plant that makes a tank plant level 3 for level 2 and a tank plant level 4 for level 3 tanks. So I'm upgrading those now so that I can produce medium tanks and armor cars without a penalty. Let's have a look at the newspaper. Got my ally Alabama who has spies in Maine, which is a bit unfortunate because he has no premium account and so he cannot share his intelligence. You got also Jay Manitoba who is using spies against Maine. He's spying him economically. That's gonna hurt. Biggest economy South Mexico, Alabama second, I am third, very closely followed by Maine, but Maine he can research and upgrade units cheaper and faster than me, so he can actually outproduce me at this moment because access is pretty expensive. Also Nebraska now turned AI. I'm gonna take away those spies. I'm gonna move them to another province because obviously I don't want to get caught. I'm gonna choose this province here, I think. No buildings in it, no resource production, so we're gonna put my 5 spies over here. There we go, perfect.
3 days later.
Alright, I'm back. We are day 17, so it's the late game. I haven't recorded the past couple of days as I was working 3 days in a row, 15-hour shifts. I slept at work and so didn't record. Anyway, nothing much has happened. As soon as I've attacked Maine over here in blue, he panicked and the only thing he was interested in was preserving his stats, and so he ran for the sea and was able fairly easily to take over all of his country. There's not a lot of provinces left and there are battleships here on the coast. There are submarines, so I won't even make the effort to conquer him completely because the game will end. As you can see here, we are first. We possess 99.2% of the necessary points. We've got 1870 victory points. You only lack 15, so it was not cool. And the previous day we only lacked 45. A couple of provinces rebelled and everybody thought we would have the victory that they stopped playing. Never ever stop playing, always play until the end. That's a very good advice. Imagine just when you have the win in the pocket but you miss it due to this mentality of stopping, thinking the game is over, and then you get nuked and the whole game can change. You can lose in the end. Speaking of nukes, let's go to the research tab. I'm researching now level 2 rocket fighters and level 2 SP rocket artillery, which are the maximum you can get of them. I also have level 3 rocket artillery. I've upgraded those units. The only thing for which we still need to wait is nuclear warfare starting at day 18. It is very expensive to do this. It takes a long time to get all these upgrades. It's just too much, too expensive. I rarely use nuclear warfare because most games end before. So at this point in the late game, you have chosen your strategy. You just need to upgrade your units up to the maximum level. The maximum level is where you have here the stars. To unlock the highest level, you need to collect the blueprints that you can find in supply drops, or you can buy them with gold. For each unit, you need 4 supply drops, so it takes a while to get them all without gold. I've been playing for a long time, so I've been able to collect them all. So next up, if the game wouldn't have ended, I would go for subs. Level 4 is good, especially as I'm making the switch to rocket fighters. Upgrade my medium tanks to level 5. Skip level 4, just like I did at the start of the game, upgrading from level 1 to level 3 with the research trick. In Ordnance, I should research level 3 SP anti-air, so that also those I can upgrade, because in my core provinces I have made a late game stack. 6 armored cars so that I can detach one fast to capture a province to make my stack move faster. As you know, we move only at 50% speed in enemy territory. That leaves me with a meat shield of 5 armored cars and 5 medium tanks. That's 10 in total optimal damage output. Got 10 SP anti-air optimal damage output against planes, and I've got 9 SP rocket artillery level 1 with the upgrade in research and with the tent that is being produced right now. I've recalled my planes into my core provinces because I was worried that Maine might try to do something. So with this stack and my air force, I should be good on this side. I also went up north with my naval bombers trying to do as much damage as I could, but I've sent them back already. They are guarding the access to my core provinces, occupying every dot over here in the Caribbean Sea, so nobody's gonna get close to my core provinces. That's a fact. Protecting your core provinces is very important. As you can see, I've got a large economy now due to my economy that is fully developed and the conquest. I've got a lot of victory points right now. I'm ranked first with 610 points. Got 329 provinces, 177 units. As Maine had air dominance and rocket fighters, I made a second stack of 10 interceptors and I already have 7 rocket fighters. As I've said, I've also upgraded my rocket artillery now to level 3, and those are pretty badass. They deal almost 12 damage versus unarmored units. So if you have 10 of those, that's 120 hit points gone in a single shot. If you do it in the hills or the mountains, that is 180 hit points. It adds up very, very fast. Upgrading units in the end game is important to add HP to the stack. You can see 9 anti-air, 2 armored cars, 10 infantry and 10 rocket artillery. In a total they have 1265 hit points. You don't take that down fast. So what kind of units do I have now? I've barely lost units in the game, still have all my starting infantry level 4 now, 10 level 4 interceptors, 10 level 2 attack bombers. Those are great against heavy armored units. 10 subs level 3, 18 anti-air level 4, 8 railroad guns, 16 armored cars level 4, 10 rocket artillery level 3, 15 medium tanks level 3, 10 SP anti-air, 9 SP rocket artillery, 4 level 3 light tanks. I've lost 1 unfortunately, 7 rocket fighters, 5 level 4 naval bombers, and 1 enemy railroad gun that I have received from Florida. If you capture a province and the production building is not destroyed, then the production continues and you can inherit units that have been produced of your enemy. You can see it's attacking with a 10 versus heavy armor. However, my own railroad guns, they deal 11.5 damage. As these are axes, they get a 15% buff. So I inherited 1 ally's railroad gun, meaning it's also going to be 10% slower. Keep that in mind. If you inherited an ally's railroad gun stack, it's going to be slower than your other units. You can also cancel the unit production, in which case you're going to get the resources and the manpower for it. Also, that is interesting. At this point, it's fairly simple. You just continue to produce units, you continue to upgrade, you can continue to invest in your core provinces. I haven't done it. I've I've got most maxed out where I needed it. Built recruitment centers, not everywhere, but it's fine, short game. If this would have been a bigger map, I would have developed my course even more. Still, I think I did a pretty fair job when you look at it. I also inherited quite a lot of enemy buildings, that's also interesting. Anyways, the game will end in only 1 hour 33 minutes. I hope that you have enjoyed this beginner's guide series. Call of War is a fun game. It just requires in-game activity and attention to detail, but if you have the time and the ability to be online and play actively, then you will see that this is a great game in which you can have success rapidly. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and hit that bell button for notifications. I want to say a warm thank you to my members and elite members for supporting this channel.